Last time we were able to get our bottom navigation all working correctly, and it was navigating to the various activities that we have here. In this one, I'm just going to kind of, first of all, clean things up a little bit and make things a little bit more organized in terms of our directories up here. And then I'm going to get ready to implement the tabs. So I'm not going to actually implement them in this one because we have a lot of code to write. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create all the different fragments that it's going to inflate, and I'm going to create their layout files, and I'm going to clean things up a little bit. So we'll start by cleaning things up a little bit. I'm going to go up here and click and create a new package. And this one will be, first one will be home, and the second one will be, well, I'm just going to create all the ones for this right here. So I'm copying the names of the activities that I just created. So this one's going to be profile, and then search, and another one, and share. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move home into home, refactor, and I'm going to move likes into likes, refactor, profile into profile, refactor, share into share, search into search, sorry, and share into share. So because we're going to eventually have a lot of Java files, I want to make sure I keep everything organized so I don't get confused. So all of the home stuff, which will be all of our fragments, will go in here. I think I'll start by actually making the fragment layout files. So go to create a new layout resource file, and the first one will be, I'll name it fragment home. Notice how I'm naming these. Layouts are layouts, fragments are fragments, activities are activities. Just again to keep things organized. This is going to be pretty simple. I'm just going to have a relative layout. We can get rid of this orientation. You only need orientations for linear layouts, and then I'm just going to stick a text view in here. We'll do wrap content, and do text, and just say home fragment, and we'll do center horizontally true, and maybe just do like a margin top of 50 dp, and let's set text size to 20 sp. There we go. So now I'm just going to copy the home fragment over here. So just select it, hit copy, paste here, and this is going to be fragment camera. It would probably help if I loaded Instagram so I can show you what I'm doing here. So I'll actually pause the video, and I'm going to load up Instagram on my emulator. Okay, loading up. You're probably wondering what I'm doing, so I'm just going to make sure. So in the home, this is going to be the home fragment right here, this one on the left. And on the top, you can see we have three tabs. We have the camera, and we have the home page, which is just this feed right here. And then here we have, whoops, goddamn, ad. I can't even skip it. No. Well, that was great. And then over here is where it will take you to the messages. So that's what our tabs are going to be. So that's why I have fragment home, which is going to be this home one right here, fragment camera, which is going to be this one right here, and then this one will be fragment messages. So I'll copy, whoops, I need to change this to camera fragment, and then we're going to copy it again, paste it, and this one's going to be fragment messages, and then just change this to messages. Okay, so these are all done. Let's just close them. Now I'm going to scroll up and go into home, since all of these tabs are going to be in the home activity. So that's why I'm going to put them all into here. So I'm going to create a new Java class, and it's going to be called home fragment, and it's going to extend fragment. Make sure you import the v4 library, not the other one, and do a log, and then alt insert to insert the override method. I'm going to go to onCreateView. So we can see right here, onCreateView, hit enter, and we don't need the super because we're going to actually declare the view ourselves. So we're going to go view equals inflator.inflate r.layout. What was it? It was home fragment, or fragment home, and then we need to reference the container and false, and then we need to return the view. So now this is going to be the same for each one of the other fragments too. So I'm going to copy home fragment, paste it in home. I'm going to name this one camera fragment, and make sure that I just copy this and change the tag. That should be the only thing that we need to change this to camera fragment. Now I'll copy that, paste again, and this one is going to be the last one, which is going to be messages fragment. So let's go up here, copy that, change the tag, and this will be messages fragment. So notice the naming conventions I'm using here. So fragments are fragments down in the layout files, obviously. Activities are activities, and for any kind of other things, I'm using layouts. And I'm going to introduce one more thing later in the series 2, which are snippets, but this is all we're going to have for right now. And then also notice how I'm naming the Java files. So the fragments are have fragment appended to them, and the activities have activity appended to them. It just helps to keep things organized when you get tons and tons of files. And then also we have these directories, because in the Instagram app itself, the kind of main 5 things here are these activities. This toolbar never goes away, no matter where you go on Instagram, almost no matter where you go on Instagram, this toolbar never goes away. That's why I organized it in this way. So we have like our home, likes, profile, search, and share, which are all these main things down here. I was gonna stop the video, but it's not very long yet, so I'm gonna get these icons in here also. So we need a camera icon, we need this kind of arrow looking icon, and then we need to import one that looks like this Instagram right here. So the camera and the arrow will be easy. I'm gonna have to Google something that looks like that. So we'll go to Drawables, go to new Java resource file. Whoops, what am I doing? Go to Drawables, new an image asset, and we're gonna go to action bar and tab icons, and this is going to be IC camera. So we just go into here and you can start typing camera, and we're going to grab that one, and we need to change the color. So just go to this pull down menu, go to custom, click on here, scroll down to black, choose that. Now we have a nice black camera, which is exactly what Instagram has here. So we'll go next and finish, and now we need to import that arrow. So new image asset, action bar and tab icons. This one is going to be called arrow. I don't think there's one that's actually exactly like it, but probably find one that's pretty similar. Alert, communicate, not communication. That one. There we go. That arrow right there. So if you didn't see what it was called, you could just type send, and that's the arrow right there. Oh, change the color. You're welcome. And go to custom. So scroll down to black again, choose, and we have our nice black arrow. Okay, now we need to get that that kind of Instagram thing. I already had one, but basically I just went to Google and I searched like Instagram, Instagram icon PNG, and then I just looked at images, and I just looked for one, and I found one that I wanted. Oh, actually, I don't think I ended up finding the handwriting. I just used like one of these. But what you want to do is you want to look for one. See those little squares in the background? That means that it has an invisible background. You don't want one that has, see like this. This one has a full white background, so this is going to be like a full square image. Whereas this one is, you don't see that white background. You only see the black. So this is the kind of image you want to look for. So you just save that and you put it into your Drawables folder. I'm going to just drag it over. Oh, I can't copy it over. I have to actually import it. So I went to Google, I saved an image. Now I'm just going to right click on Drawables, go to new image asset, and go to action bar and tab icons, then go to image, and we're going to find that image. So I put it on my desktop, I'm pretty sure, here, Instagram clone, and I don't remember which one it is. That one, black Instagram, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. So there we have the image. I'm going to make sure I change the color to black, and there we go. That's the image I'm going to use. Okay, so now we have all of our icons that we need for the tabs. In the next video, I can actually set up the tabs for this navigation here. So we'll see you in the next video.